like air or something, you know?
What was it?
Any proof of the globe, any picture, any spin, anything at all. Do you believe Neil deGrasse Tyson that you live on a pear? Because he said it's chubbier in the bottom, like a pear. Do you live on a pear in a vacuum? A water pear in the vacuum? Please show me how water can bend around the surface of an object. Please show me curvature, spin, air pressure into a vacuum without a solid barrier. Defying physics, defying the law. Any proof at all for a globe Earth? 3 Bitcoin. 3 Bitcoin for proof of the globe. Please come talk to the stupid flat earthers over here. You don't even have to talk to me. I'm the loud one. Come talk to one of the quiet ones. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to question your reality. Don't be scared of not listening to the TV. I know some of you think the TV is your God. Everything's going to tell you to do. But if you question what you've been told,
Earth is flat. Check it out.
Please show me.
Check it out, man.
Please show me how air pressure can exist in a vacuum with physics.
Here you go. All right, Earth is flat. Check it out.
Don't worry, don't look into it. It's too scary to look into a flat earther's information.
There you go. That's for you. Free information. Can't hurt you.
I don't want to look into it. No! My TV will get mad at me. You're going to kill Grandma if you don't do what we say on the news. Oh no, information's dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's scary to think about the earth being flat. Let's see curvature. Let's see spin. Let's see vacuum holding air right in. Let's see curvature. Let's see.
Sorry about that. I guess my GoPro overheated. It's pretty toasty out here. This is what we got set up though. I have a backup GoPro. I might have to grab that one if this overheats again. But you know, we'll figure it out. Right out the window along with the globe. Where did common sense go? Right out the window along with the globe. Show us curvature, show us spin. You don't live on a spinning space ball, that's nonsense. You can't have air next to a vacuum without a solid barrier, that's retarded. Here you go, this is out. Flat water, flat air. Look at the information, it might scare you. Traveling billions of miles per hour, but you don't even feel it moving. That's a cool trick, man. Man, you get on a Ferris wheel and you feel that thing moving. The Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, and then around the sun at 66,000 miles an hour, and then around the galaxy 1.2 million miles. You don't feel things. That's dumb, dude. That's dumb. Check it out. Flat water cruise, flat Earth. That's okay. Water's not bending around a ball. Large bodies of water at rest do not curve. There is no scientific evidence that water can curve on a large body.
Show me spin. Show me what holds the water with the vacuum in.
Yeah, the fiber optics. That was like amazing.
Fiber optics. Fiber optics for the cloud.
The Earth is not moving. You cannot test that. You will not feel Earth motion unless you have been drinking.
It's funny that he brought up fiber optics, which I argued with Emla like 2 nights ago. Hilarious,
yeah.
Dude. Fucking hilarious.
Fiber optics, yeah.
At least he's still around.
Show me curvature! If it's a ball, then measure it so. Let's not use imagineering, let's use mathematics and measurements. Let's go. Curvature and spin. Vacuum that holds air in. Let's go, let's prove it.
Has anybody measured the Earth curve? Shut us down right now. Show us the experiment. Show us the measurement that the Earth is curving.
Try to prove the globe for yourself and you become one of us crazy people. Civil engineering proves the earth is flat. Sextants prove that the earth is flat. Compasses prove that the earth is flat. Navigated, measured, experienced, all military training of aerial flight, whether it be missile or plane, treats the earth as flat and stationary, and they actually write it on their papers. Government military documents saying that we treat the earth as flat and stationary. Why? Because it's easier than measuring the reality of the globe.
Free information, all free.
You know all about it, my man.
All right.
Don't want to look at the information. No, sir. That's dangerous. Scary stuff to look at information.
You already knows everything.
Yeah. Prove curvature, prove spin. Don't cut to the system. Use your brain.
I've been here for too long. I know it's flat now.
Where's your curvature? Where's your spin?
I can feel my IQ.
I'm not even using the amplified device. I'm doing what is legally right. Let's go, curvature. Let's go spin. Why are they so afraid to prove the globe to us if it's real? Why don't they just put a 4K camera on the outside of a rocket, taking it down in space and just go click? But no, they say all of their pictures from outer space have to be done with Photoshop. Every planet you've ever seen on NASA is a CGI representation. Read the description. When all they have is pictures of a dot of light and nothing more.
Free information. Check it out. There's no proof of Earth curve. No Earth motion. Prove it for yourself, man. Prove it for yourself.
Keep lying to them about cartoons. Let them believe in the ball.
Santa Claus is not real.
Yep, you live in a
Santa Claus is not real. Santa is fake. The Earth is not a globe.
Yep, it's all fake, man. Keep lying to your children, man. That's a good way to do things. Yep.
The globe Earth is Santa for adults.
The sun orbits the earth, that's what we know. We don't know what the shape is because we can't get there and neither can you.
Right, okay, what about like the other planets in the solar system?
We're talking about the Earth. We're talking about the Earth.
In the sky, look for yourself. Look for yourself. Prove the globe, let's go.
All we're saying is the sun's moving, not the Earth. It's what you see with your eyes.
Have a good one, man. God bless.
Children are being lied to.
He knew about it.
You don't care.
Nice.
Yeah, I know about the dome.
All right.
Daddy lied. Now you can lie to your children too. Yep. Try to prove curvature. Try to prove spin. Try to prove air pressure next to a vacuum without a solid barrier. The globe model is stupid. We have tried for 7 years to find any proof.
Free information. Check it out.
We are found wanting. Try to prove the globe and you will find out that it falls flat.
Your globe belief is a religion. You blindly believe it. You have not proven it for yourself.
It's called the heliocentric model because it's based on the belief of a god Helios, the sun god. If you worship the sun god, stay in your belief, but that's all it is. It's not a reality, it's a belief. Don't believe in a cartoon ball. Try to prove the earth for yourself. You will find that it's flat and stationary, has no curvature, has no spin. It's been tested by scientists, Sagnac, Michelson Moore, Michelson Gale, Airy's failure. Every time that they try to prove the movement of the earth, they prove it's flat and stationary. Practice for yourself and you'll find the same. Let's go curvature. Let's go spin. Let's go back in the holes and right in. That's a dumb model. You live on a spinning space water ball in a giant vacuum, yet air just sticks to it like Velcro. But then, if you try to do the same experiment here on Earth, gravity can't hold air for some reason. It goes right into the available space. That's what air does.
Free information. Check it out. Test it for yourself.
Still available volume on Earth. So why is that different when you?
I mean, if you can't test it for yourself, it's just a religion.
The open
Globe
area
is a religion.
that air can evacuate into is not pulling on the air at all. But down here, man, air can try to vacuum all day, right? Wrong. Vacuum always wins. That's entropy. It's a scientific law. It's been since the beginning of time and will always be. Try to prove curvature, try to prove spin, and you'll be widely located.
A level motionless Earth is all you see every day with your sensors.
Let's prove curvature, let's prove spin, let's prove it back in that hole there right in. Let's go.
Afternoon, officers. Have you proven the globe for yourself?
What is that?
Information about
the globe model that's been
the shape of the Earth?
Since we were babies. And I'm a civil
I don't
engineer
think so.
draftsman, and when I first heard about it, it was the hardest thing ever. But when you actually try to put metrics on the Earth, it never curves. Water doesn't stick to the outside of the spinning exterior. So we're sharing this information because it's a control mechanism. It's used to kill their lives. And in the order of the law about what we teach in schools, we're not supposed to teach lies. So we're trying to expose the lies so it can be brought out of the schools. It used to be taught up until the 1900s that there was two models available, the globe and flat Earth. And even though there's more scientific proof in the flat Earth, they choose the globe because philosophically they can't believe they're in the center of the universe. That's in their writing.
Supreme Court cases right here if you need to refresh yourself on the law.
Yeah, we have the right to be here, man. Freedom of speech. We're not using amplified devices. Yeah.
The problem is that you use profanity towards other people.
No, it's protected speech.
That's what's being said.
No. If you're talking about the guy in the robe, he's a troll.
Okay.
He argues with flat earthers for a living.
So,
okay,
that's our concern.
Yeah,
Because using
no.
profanity against other people is against the law.
No. I'm not
And I
using.
would love to go to court on that any day.
No.
Okay, so
I'm
we're
not
not going to have
Supreme
that.
Court?
I don't
I'm
have
not
a
cussing
problem
people
with
out.
it, but that's why we're
Well,
down here.
I say the globe model is retarded. That's it.
I don't
Got all the
think
case
it's
law
law.
for you if you need to
No,
take a
the
look
word
at it.
retarded.
Language is not offensive.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
but if retarded, you think if it's offending people, use something else.
No, I'm not talking about people for being retarded. I said the globe model is retarded.
Okay,
so
well-
I'm not offensive to people, right?
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not everybody. Everybody, that's subjective.
Okay, so subjective reality is the law.
Being dependent about some people is, I'm just saying.
It's against the law to offend people? That's what you're saying?
Somebody is saying.
So Christians offend atheists. Are they against the law?
Do you want to let me finish, or do you just want to keep talking?
Sure, go
with the
ahead.
Cup and
Go ahead.
act like you're all.
Go ahead.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What I'm trying to tell you, okay, is that if we get a call down here,
agree with
saying
that.
things are offending them, then that's their personal right. They can call 911 and say somebody offended you.
Sure.
And until we get down here and talk to you, we don't know what was said.
Sure.
If they're offended, then I guess they were offended. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not them. People can get offended by anything.
Yes.
You can get offended by something that wouldn't offend me.
Yes.
I would get offended by something that wouldn't offend me.
Yeah, so it was
You mind
that.
if I
That's the way
hold
it is.
Yeah.
So if somebody gets offended,
Show it to the body camera.
I didn't say that.
You know.
Okay, our concern is the accusations that profanity-
People get offended and they get out of control, then it's your job to calm them down.
We have
The
to
only,
address
the
Right,
only
and I
thing I
told you
have
what was
with
said.
this,
Yeah.
you're correct. I agree with it.
Okay. All right. Prove curvature, prove the spin, prove that a vacuum can hold area.
This is the only one I have an issue with.
Where's your globe?
Okay, well,
Screaming out, like,
this is a big place. We have the right to be heard.
no,
No air
I
pressure
understand
next to a
that.
vacuum
You can be
that
heard
can hold the air
without
pressure.
interrupting everybody.
You cannot defy physics.
Totally get it if you want to,
Physics says
preach to people.
that the
That
second-
Okay, well, we're in public, so we're protected on the First Amendment.
Must
No, I
evacuate into a
understand
low
that.
pressure system.
If it's a
And that's what we have
demonstration,
here. A ball earth with a wisp of wind.
it's different
being stuck in a
than
vacuum
you're
and not
sitting
being
right here
seen on
and
the air.
like people trying to eat and you're screaming. You're not going to reach anybody. if you
Okay, I
do.
understand that, but you're not the feelings police.
No, I'm not talking about feeling. I'm talking about
There would be a more appropriate space that we could do this level, perhaps up there, that we could still maintain
not
this kind of level.
just I want you to understand that I'm not against freedom of speech. I really appreciate that you guys are exercising,
I have to say,
exercising your First Amendment rights.
So God bless you, by the way, for reading this.
Thank you
I
so
really
much.
appreciate
It's
it.
awesome. This is our Constitution. I respect it. And these are case laws that's been made. All what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like people are trying to eat and we're sitting here
Okay, yeah, we get it.
screaming. I mean, if you're trying to eat at home and somebody's staying next to your table. and screaming,
I understand that, but
that.
this is public, so it's completely different.
No, I get it, man.
I cannot concentrate on having an enjoyable time with my sister because he is so irritating. Is he a noise violation walking?
Let me handle
It's
that.
called free speech.
Please handle it because he's very irritating.
I get it.
I don't want to shout at him. I don't want to cause a disturbance.
Irritation is not against law, sorry.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
You're welcome to go inside.
No. I am eating food with my sister
In public.
and this is violating my rights to enjoy
It's
myself.
not violating your rights.
This is a public
It's a
space.
business, for goodness
Yeah, but they're not
sakes.
leaving.
Let
It's
me
fine.
handle it. You're not helping.
They're still
You're
with
making it
you.
worse.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
They're still with you.
Stand over there and leave
Customers
these
are
guys
still
in.
here.
That's great.
Show me curvature, show me spin, show me how back and
Yeah,
forth
we've come here
No,
once a year for the last 4 years.
I get it.
So.
to find up in a false
You
flat.
see, people are ignorant
no
to what you
curvature,
guys
no
are trying to
spin.
do and
Yeah.
reach, and you guys have the rights.
Let's
All what I'm
go.
asking is to just
Let's go curvature.
like to reach
Let's go
people.
spin.
You don't.
Right. Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate your de-escalation techniques. You're doing what you're trying to do, and you know, I can respect that, and you know, we'll try to keep the shouting to a minimum. But you know, we do have the right to be heard,
No.
and
I'm
you
not
know,
saying
we don't
you
even have a megaphone. Last time we were here, we had a megaphone.
No. I appreciate you don't have that. I'm just saying, like, out of respect to others and respect to yourselves, you have the right to.
I know.
But none of these people obviously are enjoying this, and I want you to actually get your message out.
That is
And by
retarded.
screaming and annoying mostly everybody.
Let's
because everyone's
go!
like, they're down there. And
Okay.
I get it. It's not so the law is the minimum level of
Okay. Is there a certain decibel level?
minimum level of respect. Yes, there
Okay.
is a decibel level. I think
Yeah. Do you have a decibel reader?
I do, but I'm just asking you as just another human. To
Okay,
just
well,
look and say,
I understand that. I'm willing to test it out with you, see how loud my voice goes, and then try to keep it at that level.
Would you like me to bring it up?
Sure.
And so we can.
Sure, then we can test it out and see what distance, you know, because I'm sure the law says, what, like 50 feet or at a certain level?
It's I think it says 6 or something like that. I'm not so familiar with it. I'll let the sergeant come out and he can test it.
Show me where back and forth they're in.
And we can see where we are. I'm
Okay, yeah,
just
and
saying.
if you could show me the ordinance. Or...
Yeah, we do have an ordinance for noise, but I was just hoping that we can come up to a solution without having to call somebody else, bring the bar out for noise and test it.
Well, you know, like I said, we have the right to be heard, so
Sure.
I mean, we're not going to be whispering.
I'm not saying whisper. I mean, there's a difference. You agreed with me. And being heard.
will not be moved.
Okay, yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. I mean, if you excuse me, I'd prefer to, you know, get back to talking with people.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a voluntary interaction, so we'll get back to it. Would you like some free information? Prove the earth. All you see and experience is a flat earth. No earth curve, no earth motion.
Absolutely, it is that important, sir, because it
Free information. Check it out.
The globe earth model, the vacuum of
Prove the
space,
earth for yourself.
makes you look like a
No, but have you heard
Scientific proof.
the main B2
which is
people?
a lie.
In
They're lying
1930,
to our children, they're lying to
the
you,
main
sir.
B2
They've been doing it
people
for
in
400
1930
years.
used to stretch
I
children's
will, sir,
heads.
thank you. Thank you
I
for
don't know
freedom
what
of
you're talking
speech.
about.
No, I'm serious. You should look it up.
Okay. Well, we're here to talk about the earth, and
It's a
we're looking
really
for proof of
important
earth
concept.
curve.
If you're so right about the globe, prove it for me, sir.
Non sequitur.
Oh, geez,
She brought up people binding babies' heads to stretch their heads.
Oh, yeah. Over a million years, right?
Yeah, non sequitur. We're talking about the
Let's
earth here.
go! Let's go curvature. Let's go spin.
No idea.
If you're so right about your globe, show me curvature, sir. Where's it measured? I want to see it.
Free information. Test it for yourself.
All you have is
Scientific
belief.
evidence.
All
The
you
earth
have
is
your
not
religion
curving
and your
or
globe
moving.
model. You believe you won't fall off the globe, you will, because you fall off the edge. You fall the curve.
Did you see my little warning?
On the stream. Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't watching.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
You are
We got the walk of shame, right?
You are so wise, sir.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
they're probably gonna hang around.
Let's go curvature. Let's go spin. Let's show a vacuum holding air right in.
Hey, thank you for sharing that with me.
The argument
Yep.
that
You can keep it. It's all yours. Yeah, we got plenty.
That's the argument for the globe. We've been looking for evidence for 7 years, and that's what we get. You're dumb. You don't understand. Et cetera, et cetera.
You're one of the matrix.
Just get that from.
Get on your meds so you can be part of the matrix.
First man, yep.
Oh, you're heading out?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right,
back.
thanks for coming.
Travis, by the way.
I got free information for you. All right. Good on the ball.
I know my dad is just yelling at cops.
Hey, we're just looking for proof of earth curve, earth motion. Got some information for you. Free information. Check it out.
I know. But we're not just trying to reach people. All right, see you later. We're trying to reach people across the entire park, you know? I can go up on the bridge and yell at you if you'd like. Then I'm further away from the restaurant. Yeah, no, that's a problem. No, not a problem. Sorry.
Free information. Can't hurt you.
You're cussing at me. That's against the law. I was just told. Don't cuss at me. You're offending me. I was walking past him and he claimed at me.
We appreciate it. We really do. We weren't addressing him. No, we know. We really know it's tough. It's really tough. Thank you. I appreciate you guys moving from coming to us.
All right. Yep. For you, can't hurt you.
Nope, you keep it.
No proof of earth curve, earth motion. It's all a lie. The globe is a lie. Free information. Check it out. Can't hurt you.
Appreciate that, though.
We didn't go to the moon.
No. That's right. We may not have.
Yep.
I didn't see it.
Let's go, flow crew. Let's go, flow crew. We flow crew. No Mexican culture. No Mexican culture.
Hey, what's up, people? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see I think I need to change my battery. So low. Some free information for you. It's science. Alright guys, I'm going to change the battery, so I try to supply internal power while I do that, but sometimes it doesn't so well, but I am dangerously low. Three, two, one. They're not battery stuck. So good. New battery in place.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Which one? Yeah, test the glow dimensions.
Yeah.
Test for yourself.
We have tons of hard fat throughout
globe math for you. We're not making that up. For a geometric sphere, there have to be measurements for it. And they tell us is 9,950. And with that radius, the distance to the horizon can't be further than 1,225 times the square root of the observer's height feet. And so we have something called the black swan. I believe it's in that somewhere. Where you can see platforms. No, I don't see it, but long distance platforms that are for 9 miles away. And you see the person who filmed it they had the camera 1 foot above the surface of the water. They're looking out over the ocean off the coast of Santa Barbara, I believe it was, looking at oil platforms. And the known measurement to those oil platforms is over 9 miles. And with
You're a lucky man that he's here. Thought I'd knock your ass unconscious.
Hey, man.
Man, he just spoke to my kid, like, my little 6-year-old kid.
Triggered. Triggered. You're in public. You are in public, sir. Behave yourself. That's over. That's good for you. All right, so
what the hell?
That's what it does. The globe is a religion. People hate the truth.
You said you talked to his kid some other way. You told him Santa Claus is not real or something.
Oh, they were like laughing at us, and I was just trying to give them information. Told them the globe's a lie, and that's the globe is Santa Claus for adults. So you know how we tell children that Santa Claus is real when they're little, and then now for adults they tell us the globe's real.
Why do you think they
So it's about undoing the lies.
So why do you think they lie to people? Tell them.
Why would they lie?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I mean, I'm not the one, so I can speculate on that. No one's been taken to court over this, but we have a good idea that power, control. It's about controlling the mind. How would you, if you wanted to control a population of over 7 billion people? There's no way to do it physically. You have to take over their minds. You have to feed them lies, give them a little bit of truth, and then you just create a worldview for them. And now everyone thinks we're spinning on a ball in the middle of space, going nowhere. It gives us that mindset that we're lost in space, that we don't know where we are. And another part of it is that the flat Earth proves that this place was created. Because if we're in a container with a surface above our heads, like the sky is in a vacuum, because we know the gas pressure has to be contained. So the air we breathe, it's pressurized, so it has to be in some sort of container. Now, we don't know what the dimensions of it are, or
so do you believe
how far it goes out.
That contains all the gas?
Yeah, we believe in air and what we call atmosphere.
Okay.
But we just have to make observations objectively, and not just make wild claims without having evidence to back it up. So really what it comes down to is hiding the creator and controlling people. And also NASA, they make billions of dollars a year, and they're telling us lies, telling us that rockets go up into a vacuum. When you watch them, you can see they go up and arc over, and it looks like they go back into the ocean. And they tell us there's astronauts on there, but we don't have any way of knowing that for sure. It's all, everything you see is on stories on TV. Hollywood can do some amazing things that looks believable. So who's to say that NASA can't do that either? So
unless they're all in the same organization, right?
Something like that, yeah. That's the way it seems to be. And we're just trying to undo that. It's about the people waking up to truth. Because when we have the truth, then we have power.
Sure.
Knowledge is power, so.
Set you free.
Yeah, it'll set you free.
What's up, man?
I love this. I think this is what we need to get people thinking about physics. It's totally shocking at first. It's like a shock to the system. But I think it's good because it gets people thinking about physics. It gets people thinking about
think about reality too.
It just gets it's a good challenge, a healthy challenge for people's minds. I think because people get mentally lazy about a lot of things sometimes. So I think this is good. I think this is good for the park and
Yeah, don't believe everything you see on TV. Test it for yourself.
What's your name, man?
I'll give you my first name. It's Alex.
Okay,
I'll give you my YouTube channel. I'm live right now. You're on it. So
I have on TV. Wow.
yeah, Critical Inception. Check it out.
Oh, cool.
And one of the best tools we have right now is the Flat Earth Sun Moon Zodiac Clock app.
What is that?
It gives you one location for all the information, all the videos that have been censored by YouTube because they don't want people finding this out. Apparently, they shadow ban it.
You're using that.
Yeah, and I have a very small amount of subscribers. Hardly anyone knows about it. I'm sure you haven't heard about it.
No, I don't. I haven't.
Yeah, so it's shadow banned. It's not going to go to the front page of YouTube. When you do search Flat Earth, you see all the trolls, you see the mockery. You don't see actual Flat Earth evidence. You see the straw mans. They're like, oh, Flat Earthers think this. No, we don't. So you have to hear it from a real Flat Earther to know what Flat Earthers think. Okay, we don't observe curvature, we can't measure it. We don't feel motion, we can't measure that either. We see for miles and miles across the horizon, and it's way too far for what the globe tells us. 3959 miles is the radius they give us. We can test that geometrically using math of the planet they tell us we're living on. That's 8 inches per mile squared, the curvature rate. And we can see mountains across 273 miles.
See, this is good because
Mount Canigou.
Because normally people hate math.
I hate
In France,
When you start,
you can see it from over 273 miles away.
And people are like, oh, how does that work?
And all the information's out there. You just have to be curious enough to look. That's all we're saying is just look at it.
Rami, you 10-4?
See everything?
Am I good to leave?
That's a good question. Can you answer that one?
You just
What's that?
If you go to top Mount, if I can speak, if you go to the top of Mount Everest, can you see everything then?
No, because our vision is limited. You know, do you know the Rayleigh criterion?
No.
The angular resolution limit of our eyes is only about 0.02 degrees. So at a certain distance, you know, you see objects, they go further and further away, they start to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Does that make sense to you? So you're not going to see everything from Mount Everest. And not to mention there's, you know, air, atmosphere that acts like a lens, but it also can occlude things. You know, if there's weather between you and wherever you're looking, like China, you're not going to see it. And what would it look like, you know, from that distance? You can see far, but you can't see forever.
Then does it matter if in empty space, does it matter? If there was no air on the planet, would then you be able to see it forever?
I couldn't tell you. I've never experienced no air. Have you?
No, I haven't. It's just a question. I'm trying to think about.
But we can see. So think about this. In the depths of the ocean, about 200 down, it's pitch black at noon. The sunlight can't get all the way down to the depth of the ocean.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
The water,
I'm aware of your concept. Yeah.
Yeah, it blocks it over,
I'm
over a distance.
completely aware of your concept.
So the same thing happens with the air.
Yes, I'm aware. Yes,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And that's how we can have day and night with the sun over a flat Earth.
No, that makes sense. I can understand that. That makes sense.
The light just doesn't reach forever.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then, if you were to send a giant, I'm just asking about concepts because I'm trying to understand kind of like the.
Yeah.
So, if it is the air that's you're saying the air is blocking your vision, correct?
Distance, yeah. I mean,
so
for everyone, I mean.
So yes. Let's assume that's true, and then say if we take away the air, then we would be able to see forever, correct?
That's not the claim I'm making. I mean, I don't know why you're going there. I mean, what we're trying to do is basically turn the onus on you because you believe the Earth is a globe. You believe there's curvature and motion. So we're just asking for that evidence. That's really what it's about. And we've checked into that, and we found no evidence. And we've been checking for years and years and years. And there's no evidence of Earth curve, Earth motion. There's no evidence that the radius of the ball is 3959 miles.
Have you been to the opposite ends of, I guess, what we would call the Earth?
Let me give you just an idea of what it could look like, because we haven't been outside this realm. But if you look over here, this is just an idea to help you conceptualize it, because I know, like, you know, going from the globe to flat Earth, can be kind of confusing. But if you can imagine the sun going over the flat Earth, going in a circle, same with the moon, over a flat circle. We don't know where it is. We're not saying it's a disc in space. That's another lie that people spread. And we just know that the sun, moon, and stars are above us.
So what if you go straight this way?
So this would be Antarctica.
What if you
and they block it off. We're not allowed to go explore there. The Antarctic Treaty, since 1959, it blocks it off from public exploration. They have like a few bases with scientists there supposedly doing science and whatnot, but they're not going out exploring and finding new land. The last time we heard about somebody exploring new land was Admiral Byrd in like the 1930s to 1950s, and he said there's more land out there. So, you know, we can't verify that claim because we're not allowed to go there.
Okay.
We can take a tour to like this little dot of the peninsula and see penguins and stuff from a boat like this is doing here, but we're not getting up on the ice and exploring hundreds or thousands of miles outwards. We don't know what's out there.
So you say that basically anyone that's gone anywhere near space is using a fisheye lens? It's a tactic to...
You mean like a high altitude?
Yeah, high altitude.
So this is what we see. When we send up a camera without a fisheye lens, we see a flat horizon. That's what we can verify.
What happens if you go higher than that?
Well, this is about 128,000 feet, and you know, at a certain height, you know, they use like helium balloons or hydrogen balloons and they go up and they expand because of the pressure differential.
Yeah, and then it just neutralizes and becomes.
And then they just,
buoyant.
at some point, they just can't get up any higher.
Yeah,
There's an interesting video you should check out. The Go Fast rocket, back in 2014, I think it was. A private group, not NASA or any government funded group, they sent up their own rocket and they claimed it to go up to 72 miles. And what's interesting is it was spinning as it goes up, and you see the camera angle pointing down at the earth. It's spinning, 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 and goes up, and then all of a sudden it stops. And then it starts to like go over, and then it starts to like, it seems like there might be some sort of fluid up there, we don't know. But it's just interesting that it goes up and stops suddenly. And then you can see the flat horizon. So the thing with fisheye lenses is the fisheye lens would curve straight lines on the boundaries of the frame. If it's in the center of the frame on the fisheye lens, you'll see the flat horizon. So this is just something that you should test out yourself. Go look at all the GoPro videos that you've seen of, you know, the curve, and then go look, and when it kind of goes up and down, you'll see the horizon change shape. So that's how you know it's a fisheye lens. It's not really what's out there. And so the other thing with the Go Fast rocket was the moon was seen over New Zealand that day. Okay. At the time of the launch, the moon was over New Zealand, and you could see it clearly in the video. And so on a globe, that wouldn't work because you would have to be looking like underneath. So it was launched in, I think, the Western United States, and then the moon was over New Zealand on the other side of the globe. So there's no way, if you're like just a hair above that globe there, you're not going to see the moon on the other side of the earth.
Yeah. So what you've said so far makes sense, but I'm curious because it's not. I'm not like trying to poke or anything. I am just curious about.
No, I understand.
Your thing about air is like that's what's preventing us from seeing just across, right?
Air, atmosphere,
yes.
Humidity,
the
temperature.
Dust and basically occlusions in the.
Yeah, because you can see with mirages that the light starts to get distorted.
Yes. No, I understand that.
Like if you see like ships on the horizon look upside down.
Yeah. No, but my question still remains: what if we removed all the air? By your definition, if we remove...
I'm not claiming anything about removing air because that's not something that we can test.
Yes, but if you're saying that you can extrapolate from what you have said, though. If you say the air is what's distorting, and if the air and the basically pollution, would you be able to be satisfied with the term pollution, I guess, in the vision?
Sure, but I mean, I don't know why you're going down that path. What we're talking about is Earth curve and Earth motion. We don't see any of it. We're just trying to understand the Earth that we live in because we know for a fact it's not a globe.
Okay, if it's not a globe, then and you say it would be pretty much flat, correct?
As far as we can tell, yeah, there's no curvature anywhere.
Then if there was no problems with seeing through, wouldn't it be just perfectly clear and you could just see forever?
I guess that's a speculation you could make. But another interesting thing is the flight paths. When you look at flight paths from southern continents, they go up to the north across the equator, and then to the south. So if you take,
are they not refueling at all?
well, that doesn't really make sense because they could go straight across. It's a lot shorter, a lot faster. So if you look at it, all the flight routes, if you take all the flight routes in the northern, north of the equator, it would be inside this circle on the flat Earth, and then on the globe, it would be, you know, top half. All the flights, they're going around in the north, and they never cross the equator, north to north. But then in the south, you see them, if they go south to south, they're always crossing the equator. So you see on the flat Earth map, it's a straight line, south to south. You have to cross the equator to get to other southern continents. You see what I'm saying?
So you're saying also then Antarctica cannot connect to the rest of Antarctica. Antarctica is just a giant. So,
you know, we don't know that for sure, but you know, we
can't just go.
It's hard to test because we're not. I'm saying we're not allowed to go there and test it. You know, and so this is the azimuthal equidistant map. They tell us that, you know, it's based off of the globe, but in my opinion, I would say the globe is based off the flat Earth like this. And the United Nations logo is a flat Earth map.
So I'm assuming then a very easy way to test your theory then would be to somehow gain the ability to beyond there.
Yeah, and it's not up for debate until 2041. All these countries, they agree it's off limits for exploration. Oh man, the penguins around this area, maybe over here, but nobody is going independently going over here. Anyone who says it has, there's some group
what if we have?
Can't buy.
Well, what if we have someone saying it can go?
No. This is just all in Antarctica. It's just showing you that these are all the countries that agree to keep the Antarctic Treaty.
Perfect. Take a boat, sail just across around the thing.
Yeah, and actually people have done that, and it's taken them a lot longer. They're going around right here.
Do you have?
There have been.
Is there a video of that?
I don't remember what it's called, but there was a boat race. Where
that I will look up.
Yeah.
That I'm very curious.
Billions of people have
Because then.
What would you can do it?
Does anyone have a boat race?
What no one has ever done, north to south.
Yeah, well, it would be a lot further distant.
So basically, saying to go around here would be however many miles.
Allegedly, back in was it the 17th had to find an entrance to inside Antarctica, and he kept Antarctica on one side of the ship, just went all the way around, and he logged it as like 60,000 miles. Like I think, or 15,000 miles.
How many thousand miles would it be? If based on your map, how many miles would you say?
Over around 60,000 miles.
So
approximately. But again, this is just to give you an idea. Yeah, it's a concept.
Okay.
You know, this is something that, you know,
it helps you conceptualize that flat Earth is possible.
Right. Yeah. And the biggest thing for me, okay, this is just my perspective, like Australia, right? Like, do we have a picture of the globe? Okay. Australia, right? It's down here. Okay. Do you think that compasses would point south when you're that close to it, or do you think it would point north? Say here, if this was a globe, near the bottom south would be of a ball. Would it point more towards the north or towards the south?
I mean, it would be the positive and negative would point. The negative would point to the negative, and
so is the south
negative
pole
towards the positive.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah. And on the globe model, because they say that of the positives. Like it's like positive as well. So that
definitely look at.
You get a for the.
No.
Definitely words, right?
Yeah, no. don't trust anyone's word.
Good.
I look to most
so that includes like school and government and stuff, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
Okay, that's good.
We can agree on that.
At least we can agree there.
Yeah.
Here, so this is what that app is. It's Earth as a clock, with the sun going around like that. So to me, it makes more sense than the globe.
Bitcoin.
And yeah. So David Weiss, the ATRH is his YouTube channel. He's offering Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin for proof of the globe. So what the challenge is, you go to the question mark here, and this is all your questions that you're gonna have. Like we asked the same questions, and they're all listed right here.
I will gladly take.
And then it'll take you to a playlist on YouTube that you wouldn't otherwise be able to find because YouTube hides it. Like even sometimes if you put the direct name of a video, it won't show up on YouTube. You'd have to have like a direct link.
I do disagree with all filtration. Filtration is
it's getting pretty bad.
I agree with a lot of your concepts. I'd have to look more into this to agree with you there, but
okay. Android phone or
Android.
Android. Okay. All right, you're cool. So I'm gonna give you a free download. Normally it's like $2.99, but I got a code that you can put in. You can get it for free.
And if you are after all those things, we'll give you Bitcoin.
Well, no one's forgotten it, so you can yeah. Here you go. So, put that code in when you're like on the download page in the App Store.
Why not?
And then also the other card has my referral code FLAT1. It'll ask you when you download it. It'll say referral code. Just put FLAT1.
I know a lot of people on both sides, believe it or not. So I'll definitely.
It's a deep study.
We care. That's the main focus.
No.
We keep it. Most of the time it's the people with the religious belief in the globe. They're really strong about it. Yeah, they're the ones that get like this one guy walked by, like he said if the cops weren't here, he'd knock me out. Yeah,
it happens.
It's common.
Set a normal volume, normal decibel, and he punched in the coming through water bottles on it. Just by talking.
Yeah. On you. Yeah, so sweet.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Nice meeting you.
Good meeting you. Andrew? I'm Alex. Did I give you my channel card?
No.
Here, Critical Reception is my YouTube channel. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Huh?
Guy.
Dang. Oh man, this thing is like really hot. This might cut out any second because my GoPro is way over here.
Get more than $50,000 in Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm gonna put here, guys. The stage is Hey, just to kind of finish up that argument real quick, or that point, yeah, we can, the globe that they say with the radius of 59 miles, we can test it. We can see further than that would allow, because, you know.
Right, because it would be a physical
the physical horizon is supposed to be blocking objects, but we can see far beyond that.
So,
way beyond.
How do you explain, I guess, the pictures from space? You know what I mean?
Yeah, NASA admits that they're photoshopped.
Yeah, if you go to nasa.gov and you look at any of those photographs and you look at the descriptions of them, they tell you that they stitch information together and wrap it around a globe. They admit it.
So when we look to the sun, if it was flat, why I see it round?
Yeah, so round would be a shape that's not three-dimensional, first of all. It could be flat. It could be just a focal point of light. It could be an actual sphere. The only thing is we don't make claims about it because we can't go up there and test it ourselves, right? To us, it's a light-emitting, high-temperature object in the sky that travels above our heads and has a circle. And the other thing is like stars. So if you ever watched the time-lapse photography of star motion, it's very interesting. If you haven't, but if you focus on the North Star, which never moves, it hasn't moved in thousands of years, you can watch all the stars make perfect circles around it. So the same stars rotate around the North Star every day for eternity, and yet they say we're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. Around the sun is 66,600 miles an hour because they love 666. They say it's going around the Milky Way galaxy at 500,000 miles an hour, and then it went around the Great Attractor at 1.2 million miles an hour. Yeah, we see the same stars every night, where the North Star remains north. It's a physical impossibility. When you try to model it in a 3D, simulation, it falls apart. It goes crazy every time. Yeah, it sounds really nuts when you first hear it because we're taught like these stupid flat earthers used to think they're going to fall off the edge, and it's just programming.
You're asking the same question I'm going to ask you. Why do you think we are taught the wrong thing?
It's a matter of control. It's like if we can teach somebody this and they're going to believe it, then we know that they can be, they can be told anything and they'll believe it. We've questioned some other things as well, but we don't bring up those subjects because they get vehemently opposed. Like we're getting punched for talking about a globe. Forget about questioning doctors or governments or anything else like that. Then you're in real trouble, right? So we talk about something that everyone, it doesn't matter what religion, what color, what government affiliation, it doesn't matter. Everyone can go out and test this for themselves. That's why it matters. Because once you can see that they can lie to you about the globe model and the universe, then you know they can lie to you about any other thing. And you can question,
Globe model.
Dare to question. You can win over $50,000 in Bitcoin if you can prove one true globe.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for your
There you go.
Where's your code? You have your.
All right, so check this out. After I talk to you about this isn't.
I might come back.
No, real quick. I'm gonna be real quick. Okay. So this is a download for an app. Okay.
Okay.
You put this code in, saying it's flat 1, and then it's basically saying that you talk to us. Okay. So what this is it gives you questions about your reality. If you look at it with logic and reason, you may come to the conclusion that maybe you have been lied to about the model. If not, watch the video for 2 weeks, which are short videos.
2 weeks?
Yeah. 2 minutes, 2 minutes a day for 2 weeks. They're very short videos, okay? So you watch each video for 2 weeks. If you still think the Earth is a globe,
so can I watch all 14 at once?
Probably so.
No, because it's an everyday thing.
It's a daily video.
If you have other questions, there's a question mark. And if you push on the questions, we have all the typical questions about the globe Earth, and then we have the answers with them. So if after 2 weeks you still think it's a globe,
so why don't we just fall off the edge when we fly?
Okay, so falling off the edge is first having to assume there is an edge, right? So if you think about it logically, when you talk about a boat falling over the edge, like hiding behind the horizon, that is the actual falling off the edge. In the flat Earth, water has to be contained, right? If you think about natural reality, a sink contains the water and it lays flat on the surface. A bathtub, a pool, a lake, it has a containment and then flat at the surface. The sea level at California to the sea level of Australia is flat level water. You can't wrap that around physical impossibility.
And all that.
So gravity is a concept that was created to say, why don't we fly off a spinning ball? That's the only reason that it was invented in the first place. Before that,
everything is invented to explain everything. Even though
everything equalizes. Everything.
You know how that the world is not round?
Everything.
Or spherical.
Everything in our reality.
How do you know?
Because then we'd be standing upside down.
No, that's what they say you're doing in Australia, right? It's nonsense. But here's the thing.
Nothing is real.
Everything in our reality.
We're in the Matrix. You ain't see the movie.
Everything in reality.
They're professional. You see that white jacket? They're
exactly. Trust the code.
They don't give that out
Trust
to anybody.
the code. Yeah. That's the point. We're mocking the white code. That's the point. So everything from the ground to the sky equalizes. Okay. So you have air pressure equalizing. You have electricity equalizing. And the same thing happens when you have a denser object in a medium. It will always go down. If it's lighter than medium, it'll always go up. And this was called density and buoyancy 1,000 years before gravity. So check it out.
Sir, thank you, man. Appreciate
no worries.
I'll definitely check it out.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you might get over 50 grand.
If you had a tent here, we would be staying longer.
Yeah.
Just gravitate.
Hey, that costs money, you know.
Alright, I need like a shield for my GoPro. It's overheating.
I need to change the camera. I don't know if it's like just dead or if the battery, does it turn off when it's full?
Oh, might be.
Or does it turn off with the battery dead?
One of them.
How do you explain vacuum?
So the light's not coming on at all?
No.
No. All right, we'll try changing the card then, I guess. Or maybe it's overheating.
No, it is turning
there
on.
It is. Yeah. Is it flashing when you hit record?
I don't know why it would have stopped.
That's weird. Yeah. Turn it off, turn it back on again.
Maybe it only records a certain length and then it stops to cut the video size. I don't know.
Could be.
Doesn't occur.
You're
not going to be able to produce that kind of pressure. You're not going to be able to get. You can win over 50 grand if you can prove the globe, by the way. One proof of the globe wins you 3 Bitcoin, which is valued at almost $60,000 right now. Nice. We're putting our money where our mouth is, so.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys.
No, check it out.
Yeah, sure.
So you go on this app, watch the video for 2 weeks, and if you still think the Earth is a ball and you prove it to him, he'll give you 3 Bitcoin.
I thought it's going to happen, but yeah.
No, it's not.
What are these? Oh,
Yep,
these are the free seeds.
Don't feed them. Don't feed the trolls. Flat one everywhere.
Yeah, they were giving out free seeds at the conference.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Flat one.
Oh yeah.
I need a marker.
Should be one here.
You got a marker in your hand. What you talking about?
I'm gonna write down some.
Oh my god.
All right, fine. Take it.
I mean, you don't have a million already. Like
I got one somewhere.
Need to have all of them.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I really need to put this down though and like let this cool off because I swear, guys, it's gonna cut off any second.
A treaty throughout pretty much every government in the world, all the major governments, that they would not own Antarctica.
I'm literally burning my hand.
The private citizens to live there, or travel there, or really even travel there.
Yeah.
You can't bring spare fuel. You couldn't bring the type of vehicle that you would need to survive in Antarctica to Antarctica.
You can't bring animals because they think that if a dog shits in the ice that it's destroying.
So you couldn't have a dog
Antarctica.
sled team. You couldn't have a snowmobile.
It's so stupid, dude. But yet they'll cut down forests, you know, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
What about the sun then?
The sun, it moves in its circuit above the surface of the Earth.
Yeah, we believe it's moving above us. The light in the sky.
You know what a record player is? You know what a player is?
Yeah.
So the record player does the North Pole, and the sun moves above us on the record player.
More like you got.
But the record player is
sky,
the record player is stationary, but the sky rotates above us.
Yeah, the sky moves. The Earth is stationary.
Yep.
How long have you been doing this, guys?
7 years for me.
7 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
They actually tried to test it. Mickelson Gale, Mickelson Morley, Sagnac, and what was the other one? Aries Failure. They tried to prove the rotation of the Earth and that the stars were stationary, but they actually proved the opposite. That definitely the stars are moving and we're stationary. Okay. But they refused to put this in our school books because then it destroys their model.
So yeah, it's a lot of work for you, I guess, to try to convince people.
Well, yeah, we've been doing it for years, and
years.
It's not so much about convincing people. It's about allowing them to hear some things that they haven't heard before. And
look at it for yourself, you know, test it for yourself.
I don't expect you to walk away right now and be like, well, I'm a flat earther. You're going to go home, you're going to say, oh, maybe I'll look a little more into this. Has anybody ever traveled across Antarctica? Is this guy telling me a bunch of, you know,
oh, that's
BS. No, we're not. You can go look into it. There's a couple people that make
here's
claims.
Here's a flyer with free information, okay? And then this is an app you can download, and if you put in this code right here, you watch 2 weeks of videos. They're about 2 minutes long, 2 weeks of 2-minute videos. Okay. And then if you think that the Earth is still flat, push the questions and answers. And if you still think the Earth is flat and you can prove it, you can win 3 Bitcoin, which is right now almost $60,000.
Wow.
We're putting our money where our mouth is. I mean, this is how much we've tested it.
Cool.
You know?
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Can we take together a picture with the...
Sure. You want a picture with them? You want a picture of the flat earthers with them? Elia, you want to take a picture of this guy with us?
Of course, I don't want to...
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
With the banner.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, man.
Take a picture, Elijah.
I'll take it. Thanks a lot.
All right. Hey, guys. Flat sign. Let's go.
How do you
like this? The earth is flat. Like this.
Why there you go.
Yeah, turn it sideways. There you go.
Yeah, it's better maybe. That's cool, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so
I just realized everybody here is wearing glasses.
So you need one.
All right, appreciate you stopping, man. It's very good for you to come and stop.
No problem. So just good luck for your...
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Hey,
hopefully,
here's my YouTube channel, Critical Inception.
Yeah? Okay, cool. So a lot of information.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
It's a lot. I mean, 7 years.
7
you know,
years,
it gets accumulated.
I won't get bored.
No. Oh, no.
Once you see it, it changes your whole world.
Like when I first figured it out, at first you think it's dumb, but then when you look in it, I didn't get sleep for 2 weeks because I kept looking and looking and looking and looking. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of info out there.
So you do this like a full time?
No,
not full time.
We had a conference in town here in Greenville, and you know, when we have a large group of people, it's easier to get people out here. I actually live in Woodruff, but nobody comes out with me, so you know, we don't do it. But when we have a group of people to get together to try to share the information, yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove from Northern Virginia to Greenville.
Oh, how long is it from?
About 8 hours.
Wow, fuck. How long do you stay here?
About a week and a half.
And then you go back there.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, you're brave guys.
Yeah,
it's very important to us because it's not really about the shape of the earth. It's about being able to question authority. Really.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And it's nice to, if you're open-minded, to just discuss with people. And,
exactly.
Not to make them forcing them to believe.
Yeah, you must believe. No, yeah, we're not like that. Yeah.
That's cool, guys. So keep doing it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
You're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. Shut up.
I give him a Polaroid, dude.
He's got an phone now. Sure. Spin for $50,000 Bitcoin. One can $1,000 in Bitcoin. One curvature spin. Over $1,000 in Bitcoin. One proof for the globe. $1,000. Oh, $1,000 in Bitcoin. One globe worth $60,000. One proof of the globe.
So look, we got our lab coat on, and then this roll is shill lab coat on. What a character, man. I kind of want to tell him about Discord.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
Yeah, invite
way with the same argument I was talking about days ago. You think that's ironic or what?
Yeah.
Because the guy was trying to say, you know, that fiber optics prove the globe Earth, and he went straight to fiber optics. Why would I? Why?
A little choppy. I don't know. Is it?
Lower the quality for speed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Somehow just kind of set. Just like maybe we can bump off of the restaurant. Yeah. Sorry about the quality, guys. I don't know how to
He's
adjust it.
anti-us. I know. Yeah, if you got one proof of the globe, we'll actually pay you 3 Bitcoin, which is almost $60,000 right now.
You said if I have what?
One proof of the globe. You gotta have a curvature or spin, and we can actually give you the map and maps to you to measure it. And then if you can prove that there's curvature or spin, prove the globe, you can earn 3 Bitcoin. Currently that's the price of $60,000. But you have to
Here, this will get you started.
Okay.
That's the starting point.
Okay.
But is the app in there? So
Yeah.
card right there,
The card on the top.
where you can win the 3 Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah, this card in the top here.
I'm invested in Bitcoin. It's not
Yeah?
doing that great right now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think this guy over here appreciates us, and then that guy here hates us.
Yeah. Yeah, I
think it's
can
pretty
tell.
obvious, dude.
Yeah, it's interesting. Now they're just hanging out, yeah. I'm gonna tell him to ask for Miggy.
What?
I guess you don't know, but Miggy,
Oh, okay.
he's got it down. Or just check.
Go ahead, man. No, call Miggy, I don't care, but...
Yeah. Hey man, if you want, jump on Discord, search Flat Earth 24/7, ask for Miggy.
Is that you?
That's not me, but I trust what he has to say. So
Okay.
I'm sure you'll have a good combo
Cool,
with
thanks.
him.
What's your name?
Alex.
Alex, I'm Prince Ocean. Nice to meet you.
Prince Ocean? That's your username? Or?
That's my name.
Prince Ocean.
That's
Interesting.
me. That's who I am.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, my YouTube channel, I think I already gave you a card, but yeah, I just put it on the back of my card. But yeah, Flat Earth 24/7 Discord. It's got about 27,000 members right now.
Holy cow.
Yeah, the conversation about Flat Earth, Globe Earth, all day long, 24/7.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah.
I'm really glad you guys are here because it's like good for people because see,
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
the park is like very limited in like what kind of like things come and do stuff here.
Yeah.
So like we have a lot of musicians. We have like guitarists. There's like an accordion guy. One guy comes and does magic sometimes on the weekend. And then
That's cool.
And then we have these guys called I forget what they're called, like Hebrews or something like that, and they talk about like how they're like a bunch of black guys, and they talk about how like they're like the real Hebrews from the Bible.
I've heard of that, yeah.
So we're really limited in like what comes to the park.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that's why I like having you guys
They
here.
have different topics.
You're totally different. You bring like a huge variety compared to what we have. So that's why you guys are like a good addition because
It's
it gets people thinking.
very
about math and
thought-provoking,
science.
yeah.
Exactly. So it actually is really.
Nobody ever went off the side.
Well, that's what they say.
See, it's getting people thinking.
Yeah.
It's good. So that's why I say it's good.
Okay, right, yeah, I hear you.
Because it's like
Sorry to disagree with you, but have a nice day.
It's like because people get complacent, especially in the South. Everyone's complacent. Everyone's uncomfortable. And then you guys.
Did you get an app card for the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac clock app?
I get. So what? You put that in your phone, and then you.
Yeah, and then you can register to the friend finder, and then you see on the map all the flat earthers in the area. I mean, there's only a small percentage of people on the app, a small percentage of flat earthers, but there's still over 70,000, almost 80,000 flat earthers on the friend finder.
So all these dots, that's what
yeah,
they
that's
are?
all people with the app. And then you can message each other, find each other, hang out. And then the clock part of it gives you like a demonstration of the sun going around the flat earth. And then there's like a question mark section where all the questions about the flat earth are answered. Like you click on it, it'll bring you to a playlist of YouTube videos.
Oh, that's super cool, man.
Yeah, because it's a playlist you wouldn't normally find on YouTube. It wouldn't just be recommended normally.
Oh, okay.
So that's what's good about this, because it's kind of like an encyclopedia of all different subjects related to flat earth.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it goes pretty deep.
I'm really glad
Yeah,
you guys
check it
came out. Like it was like totally shocking because like you guys are so different than what we usually have out here. But like I definitely think like overall it's really good to have like some kind of math science type of like.
Yeah, I hear you.
Those subjects are really challenging to make interesting to the general public. So that's why I think you guys are really good for that.
Yeah, we're in town. We just had a conference the last 3 days.
That's what somebody was saying.
A couple hundred people were there, and just
I didn't know
Flat Earthers meeting, hanging out, just sharing the truth. And good vibes all around, yeah.
Flat Earthers know how to party.
They know how to party, I guarantee you.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, if you look up Flatoberfest 2022, there's tons of footage. My channel's got some footage. You can see the event.
Too. Me and David, we filmed it, and he's going to be editing everything.
You had like the whole camera setup,
yeah,
right?
We had
like
6 cameras there.
Top quality, yeah.
It was awesome.
Take care of you guys.
So fun.
That's cool, man. Yeah, so it was a good time, and since we're all still in the area, we always come out to here.
Or is it just today?
Sure. Tomorrow, but
we're going.
Yeah, the conference. Yes,
Another good spot is right here is good.
Yeah.
And then like on the other side there, and another good spot is 1 North Main.
1 North Main.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a coffee street, kind of teased right into it, and then there's a plaza, and a lot of musicians and people set up right there, protest right there. It's like Main Street and coffee, so it's like
coffee.
Going up that way. Coffee comes in, and it's right where it is. That's where there's like a chairs, because actual yellow chairs. That's like a great place to set up because it's like right downtown on Main. There's pedestrians, and that was parking garage. People coming out of in and out of the park, all going up north.
That's cool.
It's like a heavy area.
Okay, I appreciate the time, man. It was good talking to you.
Nice meeting you, man.
Yep.
Free Bitcoin, almost 6,000 Bitcoin. After all flat. Free information, doesn't hurt to look.
Hey, what's up? Like your shirt.
Hey, thanks. I am good. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, you're flat smacking.
Yeah, just hanging out. Yeah.
Free Bitcoin, one proof of the globe. Almost $60,000 of Bitcoin for free, proving the globe.
Oh yeah, cops showed up. We talked them down. They're just hanging out now, talking about flat Earth.
So I need to move the truck.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Can you grab that charger that was in there that you're using while you're there?
Yes. Yes. Okay. You walk ahead.
All right.
Hey guys, Earth is flat, not a globe.
On that note, I think I should change my battery, and I'm gonna start a new stream just so let my GoPro rest. Give me a few minutes. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you out with me. Still got people watching. Yeah, I can see how choppy, and I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if maybe I can connect to Wi-Fi somewhere. But yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream. And I'll be back on in a minute, so.